Hello, it's Doug from Behind Closed Doors, and today I'm going to be doing a red pill review on the Bodyguard. He says with hiccups. Ugh. Can't even guard my own body against indigestion. The Bodyguard, made in 1993, the one with Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. That's the Bodyguard I'm talking about. I'm going to be talking about spoilers in this film, so spoiler alert! Kevin Costner plays Frank. And again, it's been years since I've seen this fucking film, so this review might be a bit off in terms of its logistics and shit, but I don't give a fuck. So Kevin Costner is Frank, and Frank's a bodyguard. And this guy comes to him and says, look, we've got a new job for you, and she's a celebrity, and she's getting these death threats and all this kind of stuff. And he's like, look, I don't do celebrities, I'm not interested. Because Whitney Houston plays a girl called Rachel, and she's a famous pop star with an attitude. What's happened is basically this TV has exploded at the beginning of the film. So there was death threats and now there's been an actual explosion. But Rachel doesn't know this. And somebody else broke into the house, we later find out, and wanked on the bed. I used to watch this as a fucking kid. I can't believe, like... It's a 15. I watched this way before I was 15. As a kid, I'm used to watching Superman, and I'm sitting there thinking, jerked off on the bed? What? He was naughty. He was naughty on the bed. I watched Basic Instinct when I was fucking 11. Like, I mean, there was no hope for me, was there? So Rachel doesn't know that someone broke into her house, wanked on the bed, and blew up the TV. When I'm saying it back, it sounds funny. So she's ignorant of that because she hasn't been told, which is fair enough. And she's an arrogant bitch anyway. So she's ignorant and arrogant. She's the worst kind of person to be around. So Frank turns up to this job interview, let's say, to do a security, and they don't see eye to eye. She's taking the piss out of him. She don't think she really needs him. And that seems to be a reoccurring thing throughout the whole film. She'd rather fucking be killed and have her son killed than accept the fact that she needs help. Spoken like a true single mother. She don't need no man. After some dispute and some convincing, Frank eventually does accept the job as protecting her, and he makes a load of different security arrangements to the house, and she's pissed off and angry at him about it for protecting her. She first receives a letter from this guy, and it scares the shit out of her. Like, oh my god, there's this guy sending me death threats, and she's at a concert she's going to do or something. She's at a gig, and she's like, oh, could he be out there? And he's like, well, we don't know. And the manager's trying to keep everyone cool because he wants her out there performing and all that kind of shit. And it's in his interest that she's out there performing and bringing the money in. And Frank's like, look, I don't know about the security out there. So she's scared now. She's like, shit, this guy wants me dead. And I can't go out there and perform. I'm fucking scared. Like, and she hides away and cowers and all that kind of stuff. And then at one point she's like, no, fuck this shit. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to go on the fucking stage and I'm going to perform. Fuck that bitch. If he wants to kill me, he can fucking kill me. I'm not going to live my life in fear. I'm going to go out and perform. I'm going to be a G. Fair enough. So she goes back on the stage, and for some reason, the security is terrible in this place. And a guy gets up on stage and starts dancing with her. And then, so Kevin Costner goes up to get him off the stage. And she's like, no. She puts her hand out like, no, you're going to fucking stay there. I'm a bitch. I'm in control of this shit. And then the whole place falls apart because of her fucking arrogance. Because she wouldn't let him do his job. Again, this will be another recurring theme. I'm here to protect you. I'm checking to make sure there's bombs not under the car. I'm going to make sure that there's going to be no guys in your vicinity. If somebody drops a glass bottle, I'll be there to fucking catch it. If somebody tries to blow up your fucking kid on a boat, I'll get him off the fucking thing. The whole fucking time she's having a go at him. He's trying to keep her alive, and she just sees him as trying to protect her as a restriction on her freedom. The fucking arrogance of this bitch. And Frank's like, I can't fucking do this. There's one point in the film where she becomes humble. She becomes freaked out because this guy rings up and goes, no. And then she's like, freak the fuck out. And then she's like, I'll behave myself. She's smoking on the fucking balcony, and he's like, Rachel, you do as I fucking say. If you don't do as I say, I'll swear I'll kill you myself. And he means it. And I'm like there, because we're like halfway through the film now. And I'm like, surely now she's going to respect him a little bit, just a smidge. And he goes off into the woods and the fucking killer puts a fucking bomb on a boat. And he sees the footprints, and so he runs and gets Fletcher off the boat, which is her son, and she's having a go at him. Frank, you're a maniac. You're fucking crazy, Frank. And then the fucking boat blows up. She's wrong again. And this is what really frustrated me throughout the whole film, and it does in life. Women don't care about reality. They only care about how they feel, moment to moment. Whereas protective men care about logic, reality, and safety. She don't give a fuck. No, let the kid die. Let me be right. And what happens is, there's two people. There's one person that's writing the letters threatening to kill her, and there's another professional that's been hired by her fucking sister to actually kill her. Because the guy's writing the letters like, oh, you fucking bitch, you have everything, I'm going to kill you. And then that Harper's resentment in the sister, like, yeah, she's a fucking bitch. I am going to get her contracted killed. Her sister thinks, you know what, this guy's inspirational. I'm going to hire a killer and get my sister killed. Why not? Fucking dumb bitch. She has everything. I have nothing. She only lets me get to live in her mansion for free. So because of bitterness, resentment and jealousy, her sister hires a killer to actually try and kill her. Because before, nobody was going to kill her. They were just making threats. Then her sister gets killed. And you know what? When I was watching this as a kid, I wanted to be like Superman. And then after a while, I realised that I couldn't be Superman because I wasn't an alien from another planet. So then I told my teacher at school, instead of being Superman and wearing my pants outside and flying around the world backwards in order to turn back time and save everyone, I said to Mr. Much, my teacher was, year 5. I remember that. I remember it like it was yesterday. It's like, well, what do you want to be now then? If you're not going to be Superman? I was like, I'm going to be the bodyguard. I'm just, because I like Kevin Costner in the film. I didn't even know why it was inspirational to me. I just knew that he was the fucking man and that's the way to go. And no matter what any dumb bitch says, you do the right thing. And that's what my life has been like. The amount of people that have told me that I'm wrong. And I say, no, I'm right. And I believe that I'm doing the right thing and that I'm going to follow my heart and be honest about it. And they lie, cheat and deceive and they're disrespectful. And I'm like, whatever, I'm still going to try and do the right thing. Fuck you. And because I'm putting spoilers in this, she leaves Frank, the protector. Again, this is what these girls do. And she starts flirting with and making out with the fucking killer to get back at Frank. But she doesn't know he's the killer. But this is what I'm saying. It's like with the Meet Joe Black video. There's something inside these girls that is attracted to dark triad traits. That is known. I'm not making this shit up. That's known. Women are attracted to dark triad traits, Machiavellianism and all that kind of shit. And she can see he's no good. Kevin Costner's the good guy. This pencil neck motherfucker is the bad guy. He looks evil. She's like, you know what? I'm going to go make out with him. She doesn't go all the way through with it. She doesn't fuck him that we know of. But she takes him behind closed doors and starts making out with him. So Frank's like, oh, heartbroken and walks off all sad like a sad puppy with a tail between his legs. It's like this fucking bitch. She's only making out with this guy as kind of like revenge sex. Because what happened was she invited him out. Yes. She came on to him. He was so professional. He wasn't like, you know what, I'm going to try and pick this bitch up. She came to him and said, look, you know, I can't go out with anyone because you've got to be with me all the time. So why don't you and I go out? And they go out to this dance and he's trying to control himself the whole time, but he's had a few drinks and you know what, he ends up fucking her. And then in the morning he's like, fuck's sake, I can't protect her like this. I can't be drunk getting into bed with this girl and still be on my A game trying to keep her alive. So because he loves her, you can live with this or you can fire me. And she's like, yeah, but I can't fuck you. She cares more about sex than staying alive. She gives him so much fucking attitude for being professional, for doing his job. And I understand that when I was watching it, when I was younger, and it was like the next day after they'd had sex, and she was like, you know, I feel totally safe with you. And he's like, no, she's like, no one could get by you. And he's like, right now, it wouldn't be too difficult. And then in the morning, he realizes, yeah, it wouldn't be too difficult, would it? You're slipping. But pussy makes men soft. Alcohol makes men soft. He usually has his orange juice. He shouldn't be fucking drinking in the bar. There is never any time off. You're always working as a man. And that's what I love and admired and respected about the character. He's like, he's always on. There isn't a time where he can relax. I love that. Girls and beta males probably don't understand that because they like to party. Yay! But when you're a man, you're like James Bond. There isn't time to... Someone could kill you. You could be in bed with a girl 1 minute and somebody's trying to kill you the next. You've got to be sharp. What's your exit plan in case the building burns down? You got to have an exit. Like, you got to know what you're doing. You can't be fucking around. I'm not telling this story in chronological order, by the way. This is a very mixed up review because it's coming back to me in spasms of memory. There's just such beautiful lines in the whole film. Oh, come on, I didn't tell you to fuck everyone in the hotel. Oh, fucking beautiful line. And she's like, I don't need this shit. I can go be a slut. Anyway, skip to the end of the film. He takes a bullet for her. Because he's a professional. And of course it's at the Oscars, like the most liberal place on the planet. And they're like, oh my God, I got blood on my dress. But the good news is, Frank doesn't die. He lives on. He's just hurt his arm a little bit. So then he sets her up with the new bodyguard. Because she still needs to protect him. Because you're going to keep shooting her fucking mouth off. And you can't just keep shooting your mouth off and not piss people off and expect there to be repercussions. Because there are dangerous people in the world. But she doesn't give a fuck. So he gets this other bodyguard who's exceptionally good at his job, because he will be, because he wants her to stay alive, but he's an old man, so she can't try and fuck him and seduce him. Bit of mate guard in there. It's the best option that she's not attracted to him. She'll just try sucking his dick otherwise. She might even still try, actually, knowing her. Bobby's got a brand new thing. So as she goes off the runway and he's standing there like a sad old puppy being left out in the rain, she's like, wait, I need to go give him a fucking snog and put a nice happy ending on this bitch. I need to show a little bit of humanity. I need to show that I care at least about something other than myself. And then she does the old running up skedaddle and she runs to him and she like gives him a proper old Hollywood snog, 360 degrees. Everyone's happy and he's like, yeah, I'm the fucking man. And then she fucks off. And then he goes on to his next job and moves on. And at the end, it's just, he's stone cold. And it just fucking makes eye contact with the camera. He's fucking cold, dead on the inside. He's a bodyguard. Fucking loved it. Oh. Because as a man, you have to put it with so much shit that you just have to cut yourself off from certain things and feelings. And women don't like that. But they do, really. And the men like it. You need to allow the romantic in you to die a little bit. Still there. Comes out in sadness. But you can't enjoy and be frivolous in life in the same way that women can be, because you're a protector. You can't be fucking around playing these games. And I remember finishing watching the film and like he's just standing there just fucking cold with I Will Always Love You playing in the background. Fucking magic. I think that a truly masculine man and a truly feminine woman appreciate and respect stoicism. Anyway, that's my film review for The Bodyguard.
Hello, my name is Doug and I've created a video tutorial called What to Message a Girl for Online Dating Success. The reason why I've created this product is to help those men out there who are dating online but are not getting the replies or getting the dates that they desire. My product will teach you what to message a girl, what not to message a girl, when to message a girl, how to respond when you're not sure what to write, what to do if she doesn't reply, how to get her phone number, and how to communicate to get online dating success. If you're getting matches and no success, this product is for you. It's what you need to do today to start getting success with your matches. I'll also be talking about other issues such as how to spot red flags, identify time wasters, to stay out the friend zone, how to deal with ghosting, simmering and icing. Not only will I be giving you exactly what you need, copy and paste, I'll also be explaining to you the reason why I'm writing what I'm writing so you can understand the psychology and know what behaviours to look out for and which ones to avoid. This product is packed with value. I've tried to cram as much as I can into a short amount of time as possible while being the most informative. If you're a man and you're confused and frustrated with what to text with online dating, this product is the solution for you to get more dates in less time. Click the link in the description box below to buy the product and change your dating life forever.